Sal!
Marjorine!
Salvador, is that you?
Who are you? Who are you? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I mean, I look the same, but Sal, is that you?
Hold that thing, most diggly do.
Diggly do? What the fuck?
How you diggly do?
Diggly doing? Who are you, sir? Did you just light a stick? And why'd you throw your lighter? Maybe you're gonna need it to light your stick again. Talking like with that little twang. Why are you talking like that?
Why am I talking like this? It's just a language I've developed by living with the locals and kind of assimilating to their way of life.
Their way of life? Aren't you in Austin?
And kind of camouflage yourself in with your surroundings.
Camouflage yourself? Aren't you in Austin? Isn't that kind of hip? People don't wear like all their clothes? Isn't Austin progressive? I don't know. What are these gestures? Sal, what happened to you? You look like a train wreck. I mean, what happened to you, Sal?
Well, thank you, Marjorine. I'm trying to listen. Don't blow my cover, all right? I got a good thing down here, good thing going down here. Sometimes I go into this voice, all right? The old Salvador Pescapelli, you know. And then sometimes I gotta go into this voice. Salazar Mitsubishi. That's who I am now. Y'all gotta get used to it up there up north, all right? Things go down differently down south, all right? Freer way of life. You can own a tiger. I got a friend that owns 16 tigers in a 2-bedroom. Now, if that ain't freedom, I don't know what.
Oh, we gotta back up a sec. Tigers, what are you talking about? Let's back up, Sal. What do you mean blow your cover? You just said your name on Facebook. It's you and Tony with this. Listen, guys. Tony, are you listening? Sal, Tony, I need you guys to really get on board here. If there is a camera pointed at either one of you, are you listening, Tony? You call me? We need to discuss this. If there is a camera on either one of you, you're being filmed. You're being filmed, guys. I just am having a hard time with why all of my brothers don't understand the power and technology of cameras. Cameras film you. And there's immediately evidence of it. So when you're acting all crazy and putting it out into the universe, you can never take it back. As weird as you look and as weird as you sound, and the criminal things you keep suggesting live on air, I need you guys to get it together.
Man, you call me? Who you talking to? You son of a bitch. Salvador? How you doing, Tony? How's pepperoni doing these days?
You keep looking over at Tony like he's in your room. Just look at the camera, Sal. That's what I do when I'm here. I look over because Tony's over there. But I don't understand why you're looking over. It doesn't make any sense. The continuity is all screwed up here in the filming. Just look in the camera and maybe Tony will walk in the shot.
Pescapelli no more. Salazar Mitsubishi, no one. I'll never call you that. You did to me.
Oh, can we take a giant step back? Please, can I just take a giant step back? What are you wearing on your legs?
Oh, these old things?
Salvador Pescapelli. Are you wearing Daisy Dukes live on the air? For everyone you love to see? What are you thinking, bud?
I don't call them Daisy Dukes. I never even heard of that name. I call them Salsy Bops.
You never heard of Daisy Dukes? Why do you call them Salsy Bops?
My name is Sal. And when I put them on, I just naturally bop all over the place. I don't know. It's something about bopping that just makes me happy, you know?
Oh, I get that. You gotta make yourself happy. If bopping around makes you happy. Okay, let's just stop. Let's just start with your name fully. Let's get into this, okay? Because we kind of went off track a little bit, okay?
My name is Salvador Pescapelli, right? But my witness protection name is Salazar Mitsubishi. What I did was I took the name Sal because I like Salvador. I like Sal, and I want to keep the peace, my identity with me. So I supplementally hid it in the name Salazar, you know, so no one could see it but me. And Mitsubishi because
You drove a Mitsubishi. We kind of get the genius behind your name. You don't have to keep explaining it. It becomes redundant.
Well, I had a lot of places I could have lived in the witness P. I picked Austin because my childhood friends, Tommy, Chopper, Donnelly, because he likes to ride motorcycles.
Oh, I love Tommy Chopper Donnelly. Tell him I said hello.
And Turtle, because he looks like a turtle.
He does look like a turtle. He's a really nice guy. He's a really talented musician.
And I needed some people around me that's familiar, you know? And Turtle was in a bad place just like me, you know? Turtle got caught up in a racket where he was selling bald tires to school bus companies, you know? And that came back around again. Where'd it go? Karma is a boomerang. Yeah, karma ran right up Turtle's fucking turtle butt. He done fucked up. Kept selling bald tires to a school bus company, you know what I'm saying? Those things were popping and things were going all over the place. So he ran to Austin, started their way of life.
Well, good for him. You know, they're still talking about the school buses running off the BQE into neighborhoods like Sunset Park and Gowanus, you know? That stuff just doesn't go away, like, you know, a baseball score and stuff like that.
What are you doing now? I try carpentry, but I don't get fractions, so my cuts are always a little bit off.
Yeah, I know fractions. I don't understand why we don't use the metric system. Go ahead. Keep talking.
And when you're building a house, everything's kind of got to be within a half an inch, or things start to take off. That half inch started to grow. Next thing you know, there's a lawsuit. We got a lawsuit. I got some lawsuits.
Okay, so carpentry didn't work. So what are you doing now?
I'm glad you asked, Marjorine. So me, Turtle, and Chopper pulled in all our money, and we started our own venture. We started one of those frisbee golf companies. You know, out here, what you do for fun is you take a frisbee and you toss it like you're on a golf course, but there's little chains and hoops. And then you try to get them in, like 3-par, 4-par, and you try to get this frisbee into the little chain link do. Opened up a couple months ago, it did. 1,100 grand between the trailers.
1,100 grand? I don't... So Sal, I was talking to my friend Emily Kratt, who lives down in Texas. We used to call her Sauerkraut because at her 10-year birthday, while the magician was doing his thing, she was eating a hot dog and sneezed and sauerkraut came out of her nose. So we called her Sauerkraut. Yeah, I was talking to Sauerkraut, and she was telling me that frisbee golf is something that they offer for free to the public in Texas. Apparently you guys have large swaths of land where they just put some chain link hoops up and people can just play for free, Sal. So what I'm asking, Sal, is how are you going to turn a profit on something that they give free to the public?
So that's the thing. That's the logistic we're kind of struggling with as we speak. How to turn profit on something that is free to the public. You know? Yeah, me, Chopper, and Turtle, we work on around the clock. You know? We're a couple minutes a day. But we talk about it while we play frisbee golf, actually. How are we going to make money on this thing? This is the thing, Morris. The reason why I left New York is because a lot of bad people were looking to get their hands on me, all right? I had no power behind that. I mean, all of a sudden, everybody in the world's trying to kill me. You know what I'm talking about?
Sal, what are you talking about for no reason? You ratted on everyone for no reason, up to the mayor. It is still rattling the very fabric of the city what you did.
Well, yeah. This is the thing, Marge. You know, I was cutting cocaine with Dimetap and selling it to kids in Sheepshead Bay, right? You know that. People out there.
I know that. I told them.
If you're new to it, that's what happened. I was selling cocaine. I was cutting it with Dimetap. All right? I didn't get in trouble for the cocaine. I got in trouble for robbing a Dimetap delivery at a Dwayne Reed. Okay? You know, they put me in the tombs downtown Manhattan. I was there for probably 15, 16 days. And the judge was probably just going to give me 30 days in jail. Time served, I probably did 2 weeks. 2 weeks in the prison, you know? But I freaked out, you know? I never been in the can, I never been in there. I ratted everybody out. Everybody I knew. I ratted everybody.
Sal, you ratted out Johnny Cantaloupe. He was such a nice guy. You ruined his life, Sal. You ruined his life.
The water turtle races run by Johnny Cantaloupe on Ocean Boulevard. Yeah, that was that's one of the first things I ratted out. Oh yeah, that was one of the first ones I ratted out. Johnny Cantaloupe was a good guy. And for people that are just watching and just tuning into the show, Johnny Cantaloupe, we call him Johnny Cantaloupe because up until the age of 9 years old, he thought cantaloupe was a watermelon. You know? He would walk around with a watermelon thinking it was a cantaloupe. And we had to do what we had to do and name him Cantaloupe for the rest of his life.
Sal, you ratted out the illegal shrimp trade on Martin Baxter.
Oh yeah, and the illegal shrimp trade on Martin Baxter.
They were such a nice family.
Oh, that poor family. Oh, that poor family. Oh, how they suffer. They were just trying to make a profit on a cheap dish. You know, rent was going high, all the fancy places and stuff like that. They were such a nice family. I really feel bad for that, you know.
Just altered the price of shrimp by 2 cents, you know, to make a little bit more money. You know, rent is getting expensive down there. You know, what you were doing with cocaine and Dimetap, they were kind of doing with shrimp, but it wasn't cocaine to children. It was shrimp to people who didn't really give a shit for the 2 cents.
A lot of people's lives were destroyed because I couldn't handle 2 weeks in a community prison. You know, it was like minimum security. I think you could go home on the weekends, you know. I think they give you weeks off, honestly. I think all you had to do was open your computer and say hello.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like a prison Facebook, you know, for people that were really in trouble. They just wanted to check on you and make sure you weren't doing any crime, you know? So, what was that?
Can I move in?
Can you move in? Of course you can move in. Yeah. Hey, Billy!
Yeah. Right here. I hear you.
Sal's moving in.
Yeah, totally. Send him over. Bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. Fuck it. Bring him in. Yep. Diggly do him over here. Let's diggly do it. Send him over. Diggly do. Fuck, let's...
Oh, I love Turtle. Oh my God, I miss him. He's such a talented musician. I wonder if there's any way we could bring him into this webisode series we're doing. Billy will come up with something. He's good like T.I.
See you soon.
Ugh, drop her damn phone.